What's up, Blood on the Razor Wire TV? Hopefully, we get some people in here. It's been a minute, right? Well, how long has it been? Not too long, but your boy's been working, man. I got a little dirt on my shirt. But anyway, let's see if we can get some people in here, man. Live tonight, Blood on the Razor Wire TV. See if my boy Country shows up. What's up? Sad, always here. I think a lot of people don't get notifications through this thing, man, which is absolutely crazy, man. But anyway, man, hopefully we'll get some people in here, bro. We'll kick it for a little bit. Country, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. I put a thing out earlier, told people we're getting it in. Let's do it. Baltimore. We got a couple things to talk about, man. Wait till some people get in here. Not going to stay here too long because I got something I have to do tonight. Something that has to do with a graduation. For someone that's close to me, I got to make it there. So it means I got to shower real quick after we're done and head over there. Hey, Chad, my book you signed got destroyed in my apartment flood. I don't have no more books left, bro. I'm here waiting. I'm ready. What's up, Chad? Modesto, California. I was supposed to go to LA this week, man, but had to cancel it, man. Just going to go down there, man, and see your boy, Johnny Mitchell. But I got some other stuff going on, so we're going to have to re-put that thing together. Chad, I seen Tim Snow rocking Yankees hats. You have something to do with that? I don't know. I like old Tim Snow. Tim Snow's a good dude, man. I like Tim. Talk a little bit about life, man, and about prison and when you get out and the things you face, man. Sometimes you jump into things that you think are best for you and they're not, man. We'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to talk about one of my friends, man. Kid that I grew up with, the other day, man, he was shot. The kid he was with, another kid that I know, in their 40s, right? The other kid shot, man. I think he got shot in the head and he's no longer with us. Gone. On the streets of Rochester, gone, man. The other kid, he get hit up, he goes to surgery, and they saved him. But the crazy thing is when we were kids, man, I remember that he had got shot, man, when I was probably 13. It was at my boy Booper's house, for those of you that read the book. Some other kids that we know that we grew up with, they come in there, and they're beefing. Beef is real. And dude comes in, man, and he shoots him. He tells him, man, you better run. I'm going to let you run. He's going to count to 3. 1, 2, boom. He didn't even count to 3 and hit him in the back, man. He fell on I remember him laying on the porch, man, and I'm like, wow. Then I come home from prison and I see him and he's like, yo, what's up, man? I seen you on YouTube or whatever. And he's like, man, I see you trying to change your life, man. He said, but I still live the life that I live, man. I respect you for what you're doing. And now just the other day, man, I'm actually driving somewhere and I see all the police out there. I seen the 2 dudes were shot on the corner of my mother's old street. Ain't that crazy? The street I moved her from a year ago. And I see something come up that 2 people are shot, and that was at 3 or 4 in the morning. And I'm driving through there at like 8:30. I had to go do something in Buffalo, in Niagara Falls. I'm driving through there. I see all the police tape up and all of that. And then my mom actually writes me and she says, you're not going to believe what happened. And I said, what? Text her back. She says they shot Virgil in the head and he died. Well, my mom was wrong. It was the other kid, Kev, that got shot in the head, but Virgil was also shot. Taken to the hospital, emergency surgery. People didn't think he was going to make it, but right now I guess he's in stable condition and he's doing all right. I wouldn't mind just going up there and talking to that kid, man. He's someone that always, when I was in prison, would see my mom or my sister. Once in a while, he looked out with a couple of dollars, but definitely want to talk to him, man. You calling me Fluffy? I ain't call you no Fluffy. But anyway, the guy on the thumbnail, man, we talk about fathers and all of that stuff, right? What was that dude, man? What was that dude thinking, man? I did a video on that dude, Chad, right? His name's Chad too. You son of a, and then I couldn't finish it, man. I didn't send it to get edited or anything, man. Because what he did, man, was devastating. 3 little boys, man. And his father comes on and his father says, that's not my son that was in the courtroom. Well, who the hell was it, buddy? You guys see what that dude did to his kids, man? It's so important to be a good father, man. A good husband. Don't think that it's not a struggle. It's a struggle every day for me, man. Every day. And sometimes when you're going through things, man, you need someone to talk to. You need someone to be like, yo, man. And I hope that sometimes this channel does that. Sometimes we do that for people. You guys see that old Josh Allen picture in the back, right? Got rid of the McGregor picture because people were all over me on it. I didn't know at the time that, he had gotten involved in something or allegations or whatever happened. So you better get that picture of Conor McGregor out of there, bro. I'm like, damn, dude, what happened? Google it up, asshole. I'm like, what? Okay, Google it up, and I see whatever they're talking about. Seen that dude Jesse on Fire talking about it. So, we removed it, even though we still owe that to Mike D. Mike D, I'm bringing that shit to you, man. I got to, bro. Hit me up, man. Let's make it happen this week. If you're not working tomorrow, I might be able to make it happen tomorrow, bro. You don't want that to ever make sense to you. It doesn't make sense, man, what that dude did, man. And you know what? Sometimes Batman Quan is the best. It's Tony Cortez. I went today and put balloons at the house. I'm so heartbroken. R.I.P. always, Kev. Prayers for Virgil, for sure, man. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy, Tony? Grew up with this kid, man. I was at his house, man, when his father, man, remember when his stepfather committed suicide, hung himself in the backyard from a tree, man. I remember going over there, man. The whole family was messed up, distraught. And keeping it real, man, he's been upstate. He's been to state prison, Attica. He's involved in some other stuff with this other kid that was my best friend when we were kids. This kid named Brandon Hall. Brandon Hall, life sentence. They were trying to give him the death penalty when New York still had the death penalty back then. Over $10, man. They robbed these kids, and I thought maybe it was $5. They robbed these kids over by my mother's old house, and they killed. This kid killed this kid, man. And before that, they were involved in this robbery where they stole all these guns from these kids that robbed a gun store. Just crazy life, man. Sometimes you got to think like, this ain't it, man. You're 45 years old, man. This ain't it. 45-year-old dudes ain't supposed to be in the street getting shot. 45-year-old dudes are supposed to be going to their kids' graduation tonight, right? But instead, man, you might be laying in a hospital bed, or you might be in a grave. And the kid Kev was a good father too, man. Pictures with his kids all over Facebook, man. It's sad, man. How do you think that father will do in prison? I don't think he's going to do very well in prison, bro. Ohio has that old DP too, don't they? I mean, death penalty. You sick-minded dude. No, I'm just playing. I think they got the death penalty over there in Ohio. So I think, man, that he might be facing that. Cracker Deluxe, what's up, man? The GOAT's always in the house supporting the channel. Tim Cunningham ain't been to Attica, but did time in Elmira. I did time in Elmira and Attica. I got a job. I'm at work. That's the other thing. The kid Verge, man, I see him when I'm in Attica. Just, it's wild, man. And now I see the kid, man. Man, it was crazy to hear that, man. My mom and my sister started crying when they heard that, It's a kid from the neighborhood that we were kids, man. We were kids that grew up to be men that some of us just didn't get it together yet, man. But I hope that he does, man. I hope this is it for him, man. I hope he gets it together. Maybe he's laying in that bed and something touches him. You know what I mean? I'm glad here I talked to Chad through Instagram. Appreciate you always talking and sending. All good, brother. Gang is style in the house. The old DP, the death penalty, my boy. Hey, man, it was disturbing to read that story, man. That's why I did the story. And honestly, man, I just didn't send it to get edited to my editor because got broke up doing it. And then I was just like, no, man. Then there was another chick in Ohio. What the hell is going on in Ohio, right? I seen today another chick. She leaves her 16-month-old kid alone and leaves for a week to go on a vacation to Puerto Rico. And she gets back, and what happens? You know what happens. 16-month-old kid's no longer with us, man. Who does that, man? Animals don't abandon their kids, man. Animals don't abandon their kids. You see the bear out there protecting their kids, the deer. Mother deer will probably fight until she gets killed for her baby, man. And these people are going on trips, man, leaving a 16-month-old kid that died of, I think, dehydration, died of thirst. Come on, man. What the fuck are you thinking? And then, we did that. I'm a little down tonight, man. I ain't going to lie to you, man. So I'm not all upbeat as I wish I was. But let me say this, right? That booty bandit. I hope he gets what he deserves in prison. Horrific prayers to that mom, daughter, sister, and family. How sad, man. Chad, what was your take on that dude, Fleece Johnson? I seen that. Some people sent that to me, man. And I'm like, I'll tell you who did a good video, man, the last day, right? Last day or two. Maybe was it today? I seen it today. Unique Mecca Audio, man, interviewed Big Red, right? And he gave it to you how it was, man. I mean, sometimes when people talk, you just got to listen. I've done a few interviews where I just listen, man. Sometimes you got to listen. And of course, everybody has, people that have been there. Some people haven't been there. Some people were involved. Some people weren't involved. They give their interpretation. But this dude was there. He was part of it, man. The whole Lewisburg Wars. And he talks about the urine being used as ink. And I mean, that was a really good interview today. You like the new 60 Days In? I haven't seen it, bro. I'm not really into that stuff. But Sarah, your last name isn't Felon, is it? And are you from PA? Sarah Felon. Sarah was a felon back in the day. I'm just playing. And then, we talked about Boosie, and some people got mad. Some people wrote some stuff. And now you guys have seen, I don't know, did he get out today? Because I know that the prosecution filed, maybe I should do another story on that tomorrow, right? The prosecution filed a stay on that case. The same thing that had happened to me. I was walking out, and they filed a stay on me at the last minute. Like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Crazy, huh? But anyway, Boosie. The things that I talked about on there is just what I see, man, from experience. I was there for a long time. I did legal work for many, many years. I got experience over there. Little Boosie fans think he's untouchable. He's far from it on this case. And I do think that there's a bigger case coming. It's my opinion. Is it that jeweler kid, or is it, the old murder beef that he beat? And people, man, that's double jack. But I explained all that in the video. Not hating on this dude. I don't really want to see anyone go to jail, man, unless you do something to kids. Like, maybe jail ain't good enough. Maybe like this dude, they should bury that dude under the jail, right? The dude that did that to his kids. Did you get that info I sent you? Yeah, Tim, I did. Thank you. I did get that. Hey, Chad, if a fentanyl dealer sells someone fentanyl and he ODs, do you think he should get life? That's a crazy question, man. The Stone Sailor in the building. I think all people are redeemable, man. I think people deserve a second chance, right? I think it's a crazy world when, people turn to drugs and using fentanyl and, to escape the pain and the things that they might be going through. You know what I mean? Rosso's supposed to get out, man. I thought he was going to get out on Friday, and that didn't happen. He called me, I think, Saturday. But as far as the fentanyl thing goes, and then you got people that are out in the street, man, selling fentanyl and doing what they're doing, but there's no excuses. But, sometimes that's all people know, right? From, and I've talked about this before. When you got, can you get Craig Petty's on the show? I talked to Craig a few times, man, and I don't know, man. I personally talked to him, so on the phone and through email. I don't think so. All criminals are redeemable other than SOs. I don't do drugs, only blaze it. My nephew's dad has been in the same BOP facility for over 10 years. Is that normal? Yeah, I mean, sometimes dudes stay certain places for a long time. Chad, you know the Persian brothers? I don't know. I might know them, but don't know them by that name. Big fan, Chad. Hey, Sparky in the house for Rosso. Hope he does the right thing. I talked to him, and I told him, and I hope that this was, something that just gets you on the right track, man. I hope that you needed this, bro. And hopefully this is the wake-up call you need before it gets worse. You know what I mean? I think I also sent you info on the cop that beat the con in Detroit. I did. I seen all that stuff. Some of that stuff I can't put on here, man, because they'll bang us, man. Chad, what happened to OG Badger? I'm not sure. Flash, they call him. The Persian brothers. I don't know. I never really watched that show, man. Stride Boxing Podcast is USP Tucson for rats. Let me tell you something so you guys know. Quint Carmen, my old celly. Tucson wasn't always that way, man. It was a very dangerous prison to be in. It wasn't always that type of prison. And then they ended up converting that prison. And they ended up moving not just people like that, but, high profile guys over there. They moved some SOs. When they first opened it, they had SOs in one section, right? They didn't go to the chow hall. They brought their food to them. They had to play a little soccer ball in front of the courtyard, and they had the shit fenced off. Then they started moving everybody out, and then they fenced off one side, and then they fenced off the other side and intermingled everybody. And, but no, and let me tell you something, man, there's a lot of dropout gang members there, right? There's a lot of different people there. It's like a special needs yard, I guess you can call it, right? So, people that may have assisted law enforcement, people that dropped out of their gangs. There's all different people there. But let me tell you some of them dropout gang members. Don't think that they're suckers, because they're not. Them dudes, man, it's like they form their own gang when they get over there. So hopefully I answered, your question to a certain extent. And there are some gangsters in all different places, man. As a person who used fentanyl, no, a dealer shouldn't get life if that's what someone was looking for. That's all I wanted. I knew the dangers. He's done in prison. His reaction was enough. That's why extension killers were all blowing kisses and smiling for their image in the penitentiary. Sometimes it's over, man. Sometimes your life is pretty much done. That's how I feel about this kid from Ohio, man. His life is done. Listen, man, I'm working on some good stuff. I got this banging. I got 2 documentaries that I'm working on, right? One of them is actually from a case, actually 3. Got 2 cases that I'm working on. One dude that I'm that I talked to. And this is a wild thing from the dark web and hitmen, and it's a wild story. We're gonna bring it to you though. Gonna get some more interviews going. Another one of my stories, hopefully on Saturday. Might do something tomorrow. You guys, you should get a story tomorrow, right? What's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah, we should do that, man. Everyone smash that like button. Best show on YouTube, in my opinion. I appreciate that, man. TSS, no life for pedophiles. They should just be what? Okay. If I read that, we might get banged on YouTube. Anyway, man, we got 62 people in the house. Let me get 100 likes, man. I give away 3 audio books tonight. Let's go. Hit that like button. You never know who it's going to be. It might be you. And then hopefully soon, man, we're going to do a little giveaway, man, for kids. We're going to focus on kids, man. My buddy is hot, but he's allowed to stay on a compound because his bag is big. Are they extorting him? Well, Lewisburg's more of a I mean, he might be over there as a orderly or whatever, man. In Lewisburg, man, it's just it's in transition right now, so you know. And it's been in transition for a little bit. Bigfoot, what's up, man? We appreciate you. Hit those likes, y'all. It ain't hard. We got 88 likes. I need 12 more, man. I'm gonna give out 3 audio books, and I gotta take off, man. I gotta go to this graduation, man. Your boys gotta jump in the shower real quick. Don't take me long, man. You guys know you can shave, man, in the shower. Don't even need a razor. Don't even need a mirror, bro. You've been doing that shit in the hole. I got a book from you, loved it, and I can send it to someone else. How much it costs for a BOP inmate to live? Depends, man. If you want to live all right, it costs you about $500 a month to eat and use the phone and the computer. 500, you'd probably be all right as long as you don't got no real habits. No need for a book. Buy a kid a backpack. Okay. Buy a kid a backpack. Hit the like button. Someone's calling me from Pekin, Illinois. Can't answer that right now. We're not alive. I'm not going to get on here like, your boy Mecca Audio got on there when dude called when I was on there interviewing him. He's like, yeah, I'm on. What you want, rude boy? But anyway, man, go check out Unique Mecca Audio today, man. That video on Big Red, I know that people enjoy that type of content. And it's real. It's real content. It's real life shit, man. 2 more likes, man. Let's get them books together, man. Who wants to get them books together tonight? And then tomorrow I'm going to try to get a video together, man, and drop it, all right? It's going to be about a dude that was doing some vicious things in prison, man, and how, these politics work. There it is, 102. Let's go. We're going to give away the next 3 people, man. Is it Gordon? Says me. Gordon, you want a book? Email us. Michael Smith, I need an audio book. You got it. Never been in Victorville, my boy. USP Big Sandy, USP Pollock, USP Lee. Okay. Me, Robert Rossetti, you need a book? Brett Wade, what's up, Chad? Been listening to a long time. Love the content. Would really love a book. Okay, my boy Itakudu, Big Low Dumpkin Skies. You're getting a book tonight, too. And Batman Quan, you get a book. They're all audio books. So email me. Those are the people getting the books. Michael Smith, I'm going to give you an audio book, too. And Davis, you've been here, audio book. Sarah, you're getting an audio book. Damn, I'm giving out like 10 of these joints, bro. Hit that like button. Need that book. And Davis, Sarah, book. Give Fluffhead a book. Fluffhead, email us. That's it for tonight. Johnny Hash, put the fire. That's it. He's the last man with the fire in the house. Email me. Everybody's getting an audio book. Listen, man. Tonight I got to skate, man. I wanted to do this earlier, but I just been super, super busy. Robert Rossetti, I'll send you money, man. Don't trip, brother. It's on me this time. If you want to make a donation, you can donate to the channel. We are going to try to do a giveaway, man, before school gets started back. So that's what's up. Man, my boy A Sparky, man, always looking out, dude. I got that Cashapp, dude. And dude, I just want you to know I really appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. But look, man, I got to run. I got to get to this thing. Love your kids, man. Pray for that family, man. I just can't even imagine. You know what I mean? Where do I email you at? Post that email real quick for me, country. Here it is. That's the email. Hit me on that email. I will check them in the morning when I get to my office to do my little job. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I get another video going. And the next thing I'm going to say is, hey, listen, bro. I see you wrote Terrence Gangster Williams. I don't get involved in propaganda, man, because our channel does, different things, man. I don't. I don't want to be involved in that stuff. You know, we really do try to give a message, man. You know what I mean? And it is, it is what it is, my boy. But anyway, everybody have a good night. Love your kids, man. Pray for these people, man. That's the email at the top, freedomfighterspc101@gmail.com. Nothing but love for everybody in the house. Everybody have a good night. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Just a little something for tonight, but we'll be back. Probably do a live again Sunday night or maybe Monday night. And Sunday night, man, we'll have hopefully a badass video coming out. You guys have a good night, man. I appreciate everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share the channel. We're going to keep pushing. Maybe tonight I might show up for another live. Why not? Or maybe tomorrow night. You never know what's going to happen since I only went for 20 minutes. And I think there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that we need to talk about. Love your kids, man. Love your parents. Love everybody that's around you. Life ain't easy, man. And there's some other things I really want to talk to everybody about. And, you know, we might come back on for a live and we'll talk about it. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. With respect, we out of here. Country, I appreciate you and love you, bro.